So it's Saturday, April 29th, and I'm in Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. So came down off the hills yesterday in the rain and got into the Quality Inn, got dried out, had a vegan burger last night for dinner. It was actually quite good. And today it's going to be all beef patties for lunch. So the old city's in the background. Real neat place. Lots of people. There's the Armory in Harpers Ferry, and kind of back behind me, you can't see it from here, but the bridge across the Potomac is back behind me. That's where the Appalachian Trail runs. Actually, the Appalachian Trail runs right down the sidewalk on the other side of the street underneath that old iron bridge right there. So, kind of a neat old place. Walk over here and have a look up the river. There's the corner of the Potomac. You can't really see the footbridge from here. So there's Harpers Ferry, built on a hill. There's the corner of the church spire that you can see from way up the trail. And then the old train station. Here's the inbound siding, and over there is the outbound siding. And down there it goes right through a tunnel carved in the rock face. So it's Monday, May 5th, and I've got a heavy load of food and water. Leaving the Quality Inn in Harpers Ferry, headed north, and just got to scoot over and take a little cut trail through the woods in order to get back to the AT. The Quality Inn was a real nice place to stay for 2 rainy days. And we tried to eat non-stop. Went to the Anvil restaurant 3 times. And so pretty well fueled up. Feels funny to not have done anything for a couple of days, but that feeling will go away very rapidly. So it's a quarter of a mile back to the AT, and a mile downtown to the old village of Harpers Ferry, and then across the footbridge into Maryland. So this paved little path is part of the Appalachian Trail. It gets you from the hillside above Harpers Ferry down into the old village. Pretty quiet, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's quite a place, Harpers Ferry. And here's the footbridge across the Potomac. So this is the C&O Canal towpath leaving Harpers Ferry. There used to be a canal down in there. It's all grown in now, but filled with water, and mules would have towed barges up that canal to Harpers Ferry. So, but the railroad did away with that. So it's quite a long, flat stretch here. I can't remember if it's 2 or 4 miles of this towpath. So that's what we're working on this morning. That is north. So this canal footpath is walking right along the Potomac River also. There's a little spot that you can walk right down to the river. Water's high from the rain the last couple of days. That's Interstate 340, or Route 340. Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 2nd. It's about 6:30 in the morning. And I'm going on a little water run that's just 100 yards up from where I stayed last night at a kind of a neat backpackers campground. So there's a little bit of a well site here. There's actually a water pump house up above. There's running water at the campsite. So I'm going to pump a little water and go back and make breakfast. Comes fast. Put the water into a clean jug. That's how we get our morning water. So here's what the campground looked like. It had a nice flush bathroom, and it actually had showers in there, and running water. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't very good. It rained all night, and the trail's just literally right down those steps. So the hammockers kind of grabbed the trees off to the side, and the tenters used the field. So this was the Dahlgren Backpackers Campground. I'm going to go and sit up on a table and have some breakfast. So, this is a Washington monument. Appalachian Trail North, and the monument's up there. Welcome to Washington Monument State Park, home of the first completed monument to honor George Washington. So we got a little picnic area. A little well. There was a gatehouse down below and a small group campground. Huh. Looks like this is Mount Vernon. I had no idea. That is Maryland, 360 degrees. So northward we go. Northward we go. That direction. So sometimes the trail is remote, and sometimes it's not so remote. Like in these folks' kind of backyard. And in the background, of course, you can hear a road crossing. So, check this out. north. So the landscape really changes as you go. Earlier today there was a very rocky ridge, hard going. I didn't take a picture of it because it was hard going, and then a ways through the trees, and this is just very cool. Like farm country. And the trail just winds its way through this field. Very happy about that. I've got 5 miles to go to the shelter. I've been 13 miles already, and that'll be an 18-mile day. It's just after 3, so a nice, smooth, straight trail is perfect. Here's a nice spot if you wanted to fill up with water. Of course, I chose to fill up with water at the bottom of this hill. Now I climbed 600 feet up. Whew! Might have been a little hard to get to anyway.